Hello, Jen from WGSN, and welcome to Premiere. Okay, so we just went through the AW 12-13 trends. We're seeing a lot of rich and dark tones,
yes,
which is sort of what you would expect for winter, but we're also seeing that really strong pastel trend that we've seen for spring, summer.
yeah.
How is this different, this interpretation for winter?
I think it's probably a little bit more subtle. We reference people like Jill Sander working kind of tone-on-tone pastels, particularly for the accessories. It's got references as well of black and white coming into the pastel collection, so it's not that really massive candy story that we saw come out for spring summer and the Prada theme. It's a little bit more subdued, but it's certainly very new for an autumn winter palette, and I think it's quite playful. It's just adding a bit of variation to some of the other stories we're seeing for autumn winter.
So handbags and shoes being interpreted, if you can't do a
Lovely.
pastel look in the clothing, sort of.
Yes, yeah, and even for more adventurous as well for accessories, some companies are actually putting a tiny bit of neon into the pastels as well. It's not always that popular. We know of a lot of clients over here, but sometimes just as a highlight, it's working quite well with the candy pastels.
So we've just seen the London Olympics that have just come and gone, and these have had a huge influence
Yes.
on trends. How much did and will this event affect fashion trends?
It's had a massive influence, not only in fashion, but advertising campaigns as well. We've certainly seen a massive influence of the Olympics coming through to the next set of runway shows for Spring/Summer 13 as well for menswear. And the sorts of shapes that we've seen are really exaggerated t-shirts, vests, really smooth cottons, almost a preppy resorts theme we've seen come through from menswear as well. So yeah, absolutely massive, but fantastic, and we really love it because it was in London.
Yay! WGSN are definitely one of the world's biggest forecasting agencies. How do you track the trends, especially now they move so fast? And trends still just as relevant?
Absolutely. We have people working at WGSN at all different various levels of the market, and I think that's what's really important about a company like WGSN, that we have a lot of resources. So some of our editors will be working and looking at street trends. When I say street trends, we don't just mean going to festivals, we mean going to maybe racing events and taking pictures of ladies at Royal Ascot, or maybe men and women going to runway shows and what they're wearing. We report on catwalks and runways, and trade shows are very important to us as well. So I think trends, we really have to focus on every level of the market. And it's not just fashion that we look at. We look at consumer insights, we look at what's happening online, digital store innovations, and we work with a lot of non-fashion companies as well.
Fantastic. You now have a dedicated bags and accessories section of WGSN. Can you explain that in a little more detail and
Yes.
what it sort
we're
of
really
means?
excited. It's our accessories resource library. On WGSN, subscribers have always been able to download CAD shapes and templates for apparel, and we've taken that a stage further, and we've always had CADs also for bags and footwear, but we now have CAD shapes for things like buckles and fastenings and clips. So when a designer's working, they can speed up their productivity by downloading these shapes and actually using them in their designs. So it's really given them a platform to speed themselves up and start having kind of templates to work with.
Is this a sign that bags and accessories are key going forward?
Oh, absolutely.
For trends?
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that we're presenting today at Premiere is great. So we had an individual presentation just for footwear and accessories, and it's a huge market. Something that's quite new for us on WGSN that we do a lot more of is jewellery as well.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you very much.